It's not a local requirement yet, but people are talking about ordering the wearing of face masks in public in Kansas City. Mayor Lucas says other cities are doing it.
Wearing a mask, we've seen, is really one of the most important steps to eliminating transmission. It allows us to be freer, to go to more events, to be closer to people at events.
Local health directors are talking about the idea area-wide. If it happens in Kansas City, Missouri, it would have to be part of the city's current emergency order, which is set to run out Sunday, July 5th. Kansas City, Kansas is closing its municipal court until July 6th after a potential COVID-19 exposure. The court reopened June 15th. People will be notified of new hearings and trial dates. You can still pay tickets and request certified records online. Out in Columbia, the University of Missouri says 5 student athletes are testing positive for COVID-19. 4 of the 5 have no symptoms. Mizzou has tested more than 300 athletes since June 8th. For now, no changes are expected for practices or team schedules. As for the latest numbers, Missouri is reporting 553 new cases since yesterday after a 3-day backlog of cases from Quest Diagnostics. Kansas reported more than 500 new cases yesterday. Its next update is set for tomorrow. In the last week, the percentage of positive tests has been increasing and is now at 5.3% in Missouri. In Kansas, it's 6.6%. Up nearly 2 points in the last week. Cases are up in Wyandotte County, where free pop-up testing was held again today. Since the end of May, the county's 7-day average of cases has been climbing. This as testing has remained consistent. The increase coming from the city and county reopening businesses.
What we're seeing is people are, not practicing social distancing, not wearing masks, and unfortunately, they're at risk.
There is more information about free pop-up testing, including dates and places, at KMBC.com. Nearly 122,000 Americans have died from COVID-19, and tonight the CDC predicts the U.S. could hit 150,000 deaths by July 18th. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest.
At least 29 states now facing an uphill battle against the deadly coronavirus, seeing a rise in cases. Texas pausing its next phases of reopening. The governor also issuing an executive order to suspend elective surgeries in multiple areas, including Dallas, to free up hospital beds.
It's going to be a busy day today. We've got some patients waiting to come into the ICU.
In Arizona, 85% of ICU beds are full. Mississippi reporting limited to no ICU capacity. Hospitalizations now increasing in at least 23 states. Quest Diagnostics says testing capacity is also strained. Demand for testing growing roughly 50% over the past 3 weeks as the virus spreads across the country. This as new evidence from the CDC shows while pregnant women are not more likely to die from COVID-19, they do have a higher risk of becoming severely ill and being hospitalized. Young people are also increasingly testing positive. The governor of Florida vowing to crack down on crowded bars as the state sees rapid transmission in the 18 to 40 age group. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Look for more COVID-19 testing tomorrow in Johnson County, Kansas. There is free drive-through testing from 9 to 1 at Church of the Resurrection off 135th in Leawood. It's for anyone who lives or works in Johnson County. The county health department tested almost 700 people at its last drive-through testing event, where 18 cases came back positive. A COVID-19 testing van will stop Saturday at Mercy and Truth Medical Missions in KCK. Translators who speak several languages will be there. The Kansas Department of Health will also offer free food and cleaning supplies. It's all happening Saturday from 11 to 2 at the clinic on North 31st, south of Minnesota Avenue.